Area has many smart high school students that win many prestigious competitions.
But our Garvin Thomas recently heard about a South Bay high school where students are trying to win something very big. Their share of an $11 million prize. And Garvin, yesterday was a big day in their quest for that, right?
It was a very big day. Jessica, you know, you guys have heard of the XPRIZE? Yeah. So it's this competition, been around since the 90s, where they try and solve some really big societal challenges with really big prizes. Well, there's one going on right now called XPRIZE Wildfire, with a goal to end destructive wildfires. That's a pretty big goal. And believe it or not, there's a team of South Bay high schoolers who are one step away from reaching the competition finals. At San Jose's Valley Christian High School, the Wildfire Quest team was hard at work last week on the many varied components that make up their XPRIZE Wildfire entry. Still, of all the tools they have at their disposal, right now one is more important than any other: the clock.
Yeah, you put sideways.
The team has advanced to the competition's semifinals and have just days left before they do a live fire demonstration of their concept before a panel of judges.
I'm going to be holding my breath for a little bit. Hopefully I don't pass out.
Jacob Moses, Olivia Ahn, and Vishnu Parthasarathi are just part of a team of 20 that has spent the past 4 years working on this entry, one they came up with pretty much from scratch.
Initially, we actually didn't have any guidelines to start with. It was just in the pre-launch phase. We didn't know what the requirements would be, what the constraints would be. So we just spent the first year doing a whole bunch of research into potential suppression systems.
Eventually, we can scale that up to 1,000 pounds payload.
What the team designed was a modular system of towers, drones, and base stations with the capability of autonomously detecting and extinguishing wildfires. They partnered with a drone company, Kaizen Aerospace, and Sensory AI to help bring their ideas into the real world.
Wildfires are just like everywhere in California, right? I grew up with wildfires, and it's just exciting to be able to work towards a solution towards that.
But to get to the next stage of the competitions, the students would have to prove their concept can work in front of the judges.
We ran it 10 times and it worked flawlessly.
In spite of some early glitches, though, over multiple flights, every part of the system worked. AI-enabled cameras atop the towers detected the fire and directed a drone to the proper spot so it could drop its fire-retardant payload and then head back to a base station to reload. While no final decision was given, the judges were, quote, very impressed. And the Wildfire Quest team were relieved to know that win or lose, they showed what they're capable of.
The bottom line of our team is do what you can, do what works, and try your hardest to make that happen. And I think we definitely did that today.
So they're not going to find out until December if they make it to the next round. And again, that's the finals. The competition does go on for another year. Interesting, that means some of the students you heard from will have already graduated by the time the finals. 4 years. But don't feel sorry for them, because even if they graduate and move on from this, this has the potential to become its own company. I mean, what they're working with is so revolutionary, so unique.
That's crazy.
They have the concept for a company that could move in the future and work in the future. And just to be clear, I explained, I know it's complicated. So they have towers, which the cameras detect the fires. Yes. They communicate automatically with the drones.
Yeah,
which,
I understood it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It took me a while, and they figured it out.
And minutes in a fire, you know, that is everything. So being able to get there so fast, that's super critical.
And in super remote areas too, Jeff, because that's one of the keys where they see this working before it gets close to people's homes and buildings.
Yeah, and that's where many
remarkable.
wildfires start.
Exactly.
Okay. That is remarkable.
Thanks,
Garvin.